Hello parents, my name is Sensei Colin, and today I'm going to try and answer some frequently asked questions on how our summer camp works, what you should bring, and what makes our summer camp so special. Camp starts off the same for everyone, with campers checking in on Sunday and getting set up in their cabins. We have dinner, take cabin photos, go over rules, and make sure everyone is nice and settled in so that we have a great, safe week. For the rest of the week, campers will take part in 2 karate classes a day that they select when registering, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Options for classes change every year, but they're always something fun and totally unique that they may not get to do in their normal karate classes. Things like weapons, archery, black belt katas, ninja class, and tons more. Between classes, we have time to swim down at the lake. On Monday, every camper takes part in a swim test with the camp lifeguards to see if they need to wear a life jacket for the week. After campers pair up with a swim buddy, they can swim, jump off the dock, hang out on the beach, or take a boat out on the water. In the evening, we do special activities with the entire camp that fit that year's theme. And of course, there are some camp classics like the bonfire, the Ninja Trail of Death, and the dance. Campers can bring a costume to the dance that fits the theme of our camp year for the annual costume contest. So now that you know what camp looks like, let's talk about who's in charge. Every camper is put into small groups of 3 to 5 within their cabin. Watching over those groups are junior counselors. These are teenagers, usually black belts or high ranks that have past camp experiences. Junior counselors make sure your camper gets around the camp safely and has a great time all week. Before we go anywhere or do anything at camp, every junior counselor does a head count of their campers and checks out with the head counselor that runs their cabin. The head counselor is an adult leader with lots of camp and leadership experience who makes sure the entire cabin stays completely on track for the week. Also watching over your camper are our staff of head instructors and our camp nurse. Luckily, we've made packing super easy. Just head to the main camp website page to read and download the rules and checklists for camp. Some things I will say that we get asked frequently about are electronics and bikes. The only people allowed to bring electronic devices and bikes to camp are campers and staff 18 and older. They have to be able to get around and communicate quickly in case of an emergency. Normal campers have plenty of things to occupy their time, and we can't have a pile of bikes outside all the cabins. We always have a nurse on hand at camp to make sure campers stay healthy and get any daily medications they might need. During your registration, you'll fill out all the medical information we need to know about your camper. When arriving at camp, you check in twice, once at the sign-in desk and once at the nurse's station. You must hand in medications in a clear Ziploc bag labeled with the camper name, medication, and time to be given and medication instructions. Prescription medications must be in a prescription bottle, box, or have a copy of the prescription label. For campers needing medications at multiple times per day, please use separate bags labeled breakfast, lunch, dinner, bedtime, or as needed. Don't forget that medications listed at registration must match medications given at camp. If your camper needs to make a change prior to camp on any medications, please email akarategamp@gmail.com with this update. Parents are not allowed to visit camp. If there is an emergency, there are multiple ways to contact staff and the FFA campgrounds directly. It is a major safety concern having people drop by camp at random though, so if you'd like to keep up with your child during their time at camp, you can follow the Adamson's Karate Facebook page and the private summer camp Facebook group, where we take lots of pictures and video to show what we're up to every day and answer questions before camp. Some final do's and don'ts for camp. If you're taking a class that needs gear like Shodan Ho class, don't forget to pack it. You do need a belt. You don't need a gi. We practice outside all week, so dress for the weather. You can bring a squirt gun. Please bring a dirty clothes bag or it will be a smelly week. You cannot send snacks to camp with your camper. You need 2 shoes, tennis shoes and sandals or flip-flops. And finally, all campers must have a water bottle, sunscreen, and bug spray. Those are the 3 most important things to bring to camp, and put your name on everything. Those are the main things that you should know about our camp. If you still have some questions, take a look at our rules and checklist page, talk to the Shihans and senseis at your dojo, or email akarategcamp@gmail.com. We can't wait to see you at our karate summer camp.